was supposed to be here will not be here this evening. But coming out first from Hartford, Connecticut, Cindy Rogers.
Oh, make me over. I'm all
Big Daddy will return you the action here with the women's match between Cindy Rogers and Alere Littlefeather. I always show her name, so I'll just call her Littlefeather from now on.
You know what? I can agree with that, Selena. Here we are, DPW through the fire at Naugatuck, Connecticut. And you know what? This is something that's becoming big in this country, and they're bringing it back. It's women's wrestling. Women who are qualified, women who can work, women that look good and can wrestle. And Big Daddy's always for women that can wrestle, Selena.
Well, DPW wanting to cater to pretty much every fan's desire. Talia, our new commissioner, I know that's a sore point for you.
That is a sore spot. It's going to be a sore spot on her sometime soon.
With Talia, our commissioner, a very beautiful young woman.
In the home of the brave, Alere Littlefeather.
And now we're having an actual match between two very qualified women, as you were mentioning. Alere Littlefeather, whose name I'm going to continue to massacre, and Cindy Rogers.
Well, there's Cindy Rogers in the ring, and here comes Alere Littlefeather. Both women looking good. Both women well qualified to get in the ring. I don't know a lot about Cindy Rogers or Alere Littlefeather, but I know they look good. Maybe, as my female counterpart, you can fill me in on these women grapplers.
Well, Cindy Rogers, a mainstay in WXW, former women's WXW champion. She's got about 3 years of experience right now. She's known pretty much as the female Chris Benoit.
Really, you know what? She looks to be in tremendous shape. She has a nice derriere, and I know I could say that. The female Chris Benoit, that's a big compliment.
She is known for her submission style, ground and pound. And
what's going on here?
I don't know what's going on here.
It's supposed to be a singles matchup. Oh, here goes. Oh, you know what? Here she comes, the commissioner of DPW, and I'm none too happy. And you know what? She may look good, but I can't stand her.
Well, Talia is also known for her wrestling skill. Perhaps she's interjecting herself into this match.
Look at that. She can't even turn on the microphone, Selena. She can. Here she goes.
Hey. Settle down, okay?
Is that bleach blonde?
Everyone's unable to compete tonight. Are you done? So being
Some words between Cindy and the commissioner.
I went out and I found the best opponent I could find. She's got the looks. She's got the moves.
She got the looks, I will say that.
Oh, not me. Do I look like I'm dressed to wrestle? What's wrong with you? Are you stupid?
That's a loaded question coming from the commissioner. Who is she talking about here? It looks like it's going to be a triple threat match.
It is going to be a triple threat match, a replacement for Ariel.
This sounds awfully familiar to me. I may know who this is coming down to the ring.
Yes.
It is. Selena, it is. It's Mercedes Martinez. Probably one of the best female grapplers to step in the ring here in the 21st century.
Well, this match has just been kicked up a notch by the inclusion by our commissioner, Talia, of Mercedes Martinez directly in front of our announce position.
Here she is, Mercedes Martinez, right here in front of us. You know what? She looks tremendous again, like Cindy Rogers. You know what? And kind of like yourself, Selena, I love the derrieres.
Well, this is definitely, I said, it's changing the complexion of this match. Cindy Rogers being the grappler, the female Chris Benoit. Alere Littlefeather, a little more of a flyer, not quite as strong or as much of a mat wrestler, but Mercedes Martinez can do it all. She can fly, she can ground and pound, she can do submission, she can do hardcore.
Here's another guarantee. We were passing out the guarantees tonight like you wouldn't believe, and I'm guaranteeing Mercedes Martinez will be in the WWE someday, and the match is breaking down here. This looks like a triple threat, all three women going at it.
And a smart move here by Mercedes Martinez to pair up with Littlefeather to eliminate Cindy Rogers as quickly as possible. Weaken her.
A series of arm drags here. A double clothesline. It looks like Alere, Littlefeather, so to speak, and Mercedes are double teaming Cindy Rogers. She rolls out of the ring.
Cindy Rogers probably making a smart move right there. You know, the victim of the double team, buying herself some time outside the ring. But it looks like she's actually being chased out by her two competitors.
Well, as you said, all three of these women can break it down hardcore. Now they're outside of the ring. A nice reversal. Mercedes into the steel ring post, and then Little Feather taking over on Cindy Rogers. Rolls her back into the ring while Mercedes is laying in the front row.
Front row, once again, the action coming to you here, DPW Live. You come join us on the live show. We'll bring the action to you. Now, Cindy Rogers and Alere Little Feather have faced each other numerous times, so we'd expect them to know each other's moves and counter moves pretty well, and Cindy Rogers is the more dominant of the two.
Beautiful move by Cindy Rogers. Mercedes shaking out the cobwebs, taking her time getting her back in the ring, which is a smart move. It looks like Cindy Rogers has her up on the shoulders. Is this going to be a Samoan drop? Cindy Rogers showing her power. A nice slam.
A side slam there by Cindy Rogers. And Mercedes Martinez kept bringing herself back into the ring and taking it to Rogers once again, giving Little Feather some time to rest to the far corner.
Beautiful chop by Mercedes Martinez. Nice drop kick by Mercedes. Our referee for this bout is the effervescent Hansen.
Hansen always seems to be refereeing the women's matches. I don't know how he draws that.
Series of reversals here. I kind of like this maneuver.
I could see why this would be popular amongst men.
This looks like it should be rated Triple X. Somebody out here got to break the momentum and go for a pin. Little Feather here doesn't know what to do.
A Little Feather needs to either inject herself into this or break it up, because whoever gets the pinfall is going to be the victor in this match.
Beautiful two out. Both ladies are out on their feet. Here's the cover by Little Feather.
Little Feather tried to get the pinfall on Mercedes, got a 2 count.
And now she's over on Cindy Rogers.
2 count once again.
Well, not for nothing. A 2 count on Mercedes, a 2 count on Cindy. That's a 4 count. Shouldn't she have won this match?
Perhaps, in the math of Big Daddy, perhaps.
I think she's calling for rain, Little Feather. Beautiful, nice
She's calling
chop.
for her tomahawk chop.
Another tomahawk chop.
And a beautiful Hurricane Rana there.
Beautiful tilt-the-world Hurricane Rana by Little Feather on Mercedes. Beautiful suplex into a bridge. Here's the cover. Broken up by Mercedes.
Stiff blow there to the midsection of Little Feather.
And the key word in this bout could be blow.
Oh, I thought you were going to say stiff.
Beautiful chop. Big chop. Mercedes with a nice slam into a cover.
Oh, she was attempting to get the cover. Little Feather showing her, her experience by rolling off of
showing
her left
her
shoulder.
Indian wrestling skills by getting her into leg scissors, which is traditional amongst the Indian natives. And the culture. Hansen trying to see what's going on here, saying that she's using a boot, which is legal. It's one of my favorite moves. Big forearm to the back by Cindy Rogers. Mercedes looks to be hurt here.
Yeah,
Hansen checking her out.
Mercedes Martinez may have got a separated shoulder there. Cindy Rogers taking it to Little Feather here.
Big body slam. Nice elbow drop by Cindy Rogers. Stomp to the midsection. Hansen checking on Mercedes. She looks to be injured. She breaks up the pin with a big forearm smash. You can feel that one.
Mercedes Martinez is one of the toughest women in the business. Even if she is injured right now, there's no way she's going to pull herself out of this match.
Beautiful move by Cindy Rogers. Smashing the skull off the canvas. She hooks the leg, seems to be technically sound. Mercedes, as tough as she is grabbing that right shoulder.
Yep.
It may be separated, Selena, but she did kick out of that.
Well, I'm looking at it. She's trying to see if she's got any feeling in her right hand right now. Keeping a very close eye on Mercedes
Nice leg
Martinez.
sweep by Cindy Rogers, broken up by Mercedes. Cindy Rogers is technically sound.
Cindy Rogers, as I said, she, especially on the mat, she's almost unbeatable. But Mercedes Martinez right now only working with one arm.
Nice snap bear by Cindy Rogers into a leg scissors. Modified move. A modified drop kick by Little Feather to break it up.
Little Feather again trying to take control of the match here.
Well, she can't exchange blows with Cindy Rogers.
Oh, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Now, Little Feather is more known for her flying than Rogers is, and we're seeing her go to the second rope right now. Where's she going for here, Big Daddy?
A beautiful snap mare roll-up by Little Feather, and Mercedes again to break up the pin, and that's what happens here when you have three ways.
Exactly.
Somebody's always going to break up the pin.
Oh, is that what happens in 3 ways?
Well, at least that's what I'm told. Beautiful maneuver by Mercedes. I don't even know what to call that. 3 count. Mercedes Martinez pins Little Feather out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere with only one good arm, Mercedes Martinez walks away with the victory.
This match is over out of nowhere. A corkscrew pin by Mercedes Martinez, a la the Hardy Brothers. And Little Feather's laid out. Mercedes gets the pin. Cindy Rogers is also laid out in the ring. And you know what? I love a little salsa, a little merengue here in DPW. Selena, maybe we can do it. But you know what? Look at Mercedes. What a trooper, injured and all. She came out victorious in this ladies' bout.
Well, she may have won the battle, but the war may be lost. That looks like a serious injury to her shoulder.
Well, DPW through the fire here in Naugatuck. Selena Nichols of Powerbomb Radio, the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy, manager to the Stars. We just saw an incredible bout. Cindy Rogers, Alere, Littlefeather, Mercedes Martinez. These women put on a show. And Mercedes, there's the Puerto Rican flag. This girl has a bright future in this business.
Most definitely.
As we tried to go off the air here, Cindy Rogers with a nut shot to Hanson, and now standing over him. Selena, what do you think of this? And she's picking him up.
Well, it seems that the crowd likes this abuse of Ref Hanson.
Oh my God, he's singing soprano! And I don't mean Tony Soprano, Cindy Rogers with a double nut shot to Hanson. Wow, that's going to leave a mark, Selena.
Well, actually, on Hanson, it might not leave a mark.
At DPW, we'll be right back.
You nice one. Yes.